Hello my Patreon supporters, aka the Bravers. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are cool, hope you guys are good. I'm here to give you the updates for the moon cycles, which are for the 6th of February to the 12th of February, okay? So, from Sunday the 6th of February, the sun is in Aquarius and the moon is in Aries. If somebody was born under these placements, this would be a very energetic person, okay? This is a very good time to use your physical energy. So, look around you and check what it is that you need to do around the house. Maybe it is that you have to put up shelves. Maybe it's something that you said you were going to do, you didn't do, and that now you're in your right mind because you're out of Mercury retrograde. You're starting to think about the things that you kind of just let loose, all right? There are things to tighten up around the house. There are errands you need to run. There is a lot of things that you can actually use your physical energy to do. A lot of the time, you say you're going to clean this area of the house. You don't clean that area of the house. You have a lot of energy on this day, and because the moon is going to move into Taurus on the next day, you may not have that same energy again. So, like, take advantage, because a lot of Taurus energy is kind of like lazy energy, and that's going to be the next day. So take advantage of the day that you have a lot of physical energy. All right, so from Monday the 7th of February to Tuesday the 8th of February, we have the sun in Aquarius, the moon in Taurus. Now, I talked about maybe using your physical energy to kind of like help clean up the space a bit, maybe hang some shelves or whatever it is that you needed to do. But this is also a good mood to create systems, because we have the Aquarius, which is like the innovator, like the inventor, the person who kind of like understands technology, somebody who's kind of like doing something to help humanity move forward. And then you have the Taurus, which is the organizer, the person who's got a system for everything. So if you mold those two energies together, you can have a system in place where it's going to better help you. Now, I'm not talking about anything technological, although it can be, but generally speaking, some of us have wardrobes that are not organized, or some of us have cupboards that are not organized. Maybe you can organize your spice cupboard, or maybe it is that you need to get rid of some of your skincare and organize the ones that you need to put in order. But whatever it is, this is a good time for you to kind of like build a system that's going to better help you find where everything is, know where everything is. So it's actually great that from the last moon that you're going to use your energy to do stuff, and now you're going to create systems. It's kind of like moving along in that sense, but it's a great time for that. It's a great time for that, and you've got a couple of days of that, so 2 days in particular to kind of like really help you move on. Wednesday, February the 9th to Friday, February the 11th, the sun is in Aquarius, the moon is in Gemini. This is a lot of talkative action, Now, I really want us to think about Venus retrograde and what were some of the things that we learned in regards to Venus retrograde. As you know, Venus is the planet of love. A lot of relationship stuff may have been coming up at that time, and this may be a really good time to express yourself. I'm thinking this may be the end of the Venus retrograde shadow period at this point. This is a good time to kind of clear up verbally, because this is a very chatty moon sun combination. This may be a very good time to clear up verbally what it is you want out of relationships with these people that have come back in your life, because we know that Venus retrograde has also brought up exes or people that you could have dated a while ago or whatever it is. So it may be a good time to be clear with them now that you've had this time to think about it. Clear it up, whatever it is. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship that's platonic, it doesn't matter if it's a relationship with your parents, but clear it up. Clear it up. And if you want to say something positive, then say it too, because clearing it up doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be negative. But this is a moment where it's a good time to express yourself, but be mindful of how you express yourself. If you want this person still back in your life, you may need to figure out your tone. Or if you want this person to just stop doing what they're doing but you still want them there, figure out your tone. This is a chatty moon. I would suggest you do throat chakra meditations and root chakra meditations, because at this point these two air signs are not really root based. Air signs don't really have that great of a root, so it's very much heart. So think about that before you do anything. Good time for you to do that meditation, good time for you to do throat chakra and root chakra meditation, because your heart is going to be open more so in that day. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a air signs and their chakras, and I'll link it up here so you guys can see it. But Saturday, February the 12th, we have the sun in Aquarius and the moon in Cancer. This combination, to me, and I actually know people with this placement, this is anxious, negative energy. Sun in Aquarius already has a lot of anxiety, right? And then you have the moon in Cancer. Cancer is the sign of sometimes negativity, and not for no reason, because Cancers are supposed to be mothers, so they're supposed to keep their children safe. So a lot of the time they're looking at the negative things to keep people safe. So this combination together, to me, this is a good time to kind of like look at the things you are grateful for, and also look at what you have anxiety over. If you have anxiety over anything, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's showing you what you're scared of. And if you're scared of something, it normally means that it's because you care about something. So like, for example, a lot of people may be wanting to go on stage, and like they may have stage fright, they get nervous about that. A lot of people may have kids and they'll be like, you know what, I don't want them to go here or don't want them to go there because I care about them. So when you're normally scared of something, it's because you normally care about something. And this is a good time to kind of like analyze why you have the anxiety. Also a good time for you to look over your vision boards, your manifestations that you've been wanting to do, your goals, your anything that is positive. Look over them and actually accept the things that you want in your life with gratefulness, with joy, because these combinations these combinations can make us feel a little bit more negative, and I want us to not be that way. So let's think about the gratitude that we have. Let's think about why we have safety measures in place. Let's think about what we could be doing. Let's think about the fun we could have by taking risks sometimes. So I want us to think about that. Look over your vision boards, look over your steps, maybe write down a list of all the things that you're grateful for. Start counting your blessings, start thinking about the good times that have been happening, and you will have a good day on that day. All right, so that's what we need to keep focusing on, the positive. Anyways guys, my name is Tisha the Brave. Thank you guys for watching Patreon. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next week for another moon cycle video.